Since 2020's all-star lineup of new roller coasters didn't go as planned, and now most of these new Scream machines will be opening in 2021, it has now made 2021 one of the most anticipated classes of new coasters in recent memory. Has there ever been a year of new rides that features so many superstar number one potential coasters? Welcome to Theme Park Predictions. My name is Brandon, and I really hope you, just like myself, will be able to ride more coasters in 2021 than you were in 2020. This list would obviously be different if every new for 2021 coaster in the world was announced, but due to COVID, a lot of parks didn't announce their new 2021 capital. Before I get into the top 10, I wanted to list my honorable mentions, and at the end of the video, be sure to share in the comments what you think of my order and if you agree or disagree and why. Decepticoaster, Universal Studios Beijing. This coaster is pretty much a clone of the Incredible Hulk at Islands of Adventure, but this time it has a Transformers theme. Steel Taipan, Dreamworld. This Australian coaster features the same layout as Europa's Blue Fire, but with a very interesting twist. This will use a forward, backward, and forward multi-pass launch incorporating a vertical spike and swish track. All Speeds, Chengdu, Wanda City. Based on drawings, this Intamin coaster is rumored to be a near clone of Phantasialand's Terran. Icebreaker, SeaWorld Orlando. This new premier coaster could rank higher on this list if it didn't feature the over-the-shoulder straps. How much airtime will you get on this coaster is my burning question. Stunt Pilot, Silverwood. Who would have thought that Silverwood would be on this list, and I love it. This RMC Raptor clone will do great things for this Idaho park. Leviathan, SeaWorld Australia. Wait, there's a SeaWorld in Australia? Says half of you watching right now. But yes, there actually is, and they're opening a new custom designed Gravity Group wooden coaster in 2021. And by the renderings, it looks awesome. And finally, at the time of this recording, there are two very nice looking B&Ms that are actually standing but not operating at the moment. And they're located at Hot Go Dreamworld. And this new park features a B&M wing coaster and an absolutely beautiful B&M hypercoaster that has sadly never opened. When will these two new B&Ms open? Who knows? Now on to the top 10. Number 10. Emperor. SeaWorld San Diego was never able to open their new mini B&M dive coaster this year. And that is a real shame since this coaster looks like it could be one of the best B&M dive coasters yet. I personally hope that we see more of these smaller scale dives than the larger ones, just because in my opinion, the pacing looks better. Emperor features a 153 foot tall lift hill and riders will experience 3 inversions during the ride. I think it will be a safe bet that visitors to SeaWorld San Diego could have a new favorite ride once Emperor opens. Number 9. Big Dipper. Luna Park surprised all of us back in November when they announced the first Intamin Hot Racer single rail coaster. This custom designed layout looks very interesting. While not extremely tall or fast, 44 miles an hour, it does look like a very fun coaster. And if these new Intamin single rail coasters run anything like the RMCs do, then fans of this park will be in store for a real treat. Big Dipper will feature some very cool looking elements, 2 inversions, and interactions with the nearby buildings and other attractions at Luna Park. And who would have thought that we would have 3 Australian coasters on this list for the 2021 season? I love it. Keep it up, Australia. Number 8. Monster, Groenland. I don't know about you, but I always love seeing a new B&M inverted coaster being built. I hope this model will never lose its popularity. Monster will take riders up 111 feet and features 3 inversions along its 2,296 feet of track. And to my knowledge, this will be the only B&M inverted coaster that doesn't feature a vertical loop. Monster looks like it'll be a great addition to this awesome looking park that is definitely on my bucket list. Number 7. Jersey Devil Coaster, Six Flags Great Adventure. You know you have a great class of new coasters when the Jersey Devil RMC Single Rail is number 7 on the list. I love the RMC Raptors. They are intense and provide some serious WTF moments and major airtime. And this RMC looks legit awesome, featuring a 130 foot tall lift hill, 3 inversions, and you reach speeds of 58 miles an hour. I also love how Six Flags built a custom designed Raptor at Great Adventure. The Jersey Devil looks like it's a sure bet to become the second best coaster at Great Adventure once it opens. Number 6. Time Traveler, Plopsaland, and I probably butchered that name. This new Mach Extreme spinner will likely have a new name once it officially opens in 2021, as Time Traveler is just the ride's project name. Speaking of Time Traveler, this new mock extreme spinner appears to focus more on thrills and inversions than the original one at Silver Dollar City. How good does this coaster look? And you cannot talk about that vertical drop. 108 feet tall, and how about the curved section of track right before the vertical drop? That'll make riders who are facing down towards the ground feel a bit uneasy. It's little things like this on coasters that get me really excited. This coaster, I think, could be the sleeper hit of the 2021 new coaster class with all of its inversions and airtime moments. Number 5. Abyssus, Energylandia. At 4,317 feet, Abyssus is one of the longer coasters debuting in 2021. Energylandia's newest coaster only costs $13 million USD. Come on, Six Flags, Cedar Fair, and any other park here in America. That is a bargain price for everything you receive with this Vekoma Shockwave model. You have 2 launches, 4 inversions, and this new coaster reaches a height of 126 feet. Mix in all the theming, the tunnels, and the airtime, this coaster will be ranked very high in rankings years to come. Number 4. Pantheon, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. This intimate blitz coaster looks just plain fun. You'll experience a forwards, backwards, and then forwards launch, then a 178-foot tall top hat, all while reaching speeds of 73 miles an hour. Pantheon's layout will feature airtime, more airtime, and those trains that feature the lap bar only is a very lovable thing about Pantheon. I am very glad that I only live 5 hours away and I have a SeaWorld Parks Platinum Pass. Now for the top 3, and I think you'll be a little surprised by the order. Number 3, Iron Gwazi, Busch Gardens, Tampa. A lot of people have Iron Gwazi as their most anticipated coaster for the 2021 season, and if you do, I cannot argue that at all. Now, if there was no COVID, and the coasters that were scheduled to open in 2020 actually did, then Iron Gwazi would easily be the number 1 on the list. Once Iron Gwazi officially opens, it'll become the tallest and fastest coaster in Florida. Riders will experience 4,075 feet of twisted track, 2 inversions, a 206-foot tall lift hill, and speeds of 76 miles an hour. Only one word should be used to describe Iron Gwazi, and that is perfection. And I almost forgot to mention this hybrid coaster has a 91-degree first drop. Number 2. Conda, Walibi, Belgium. If you're kinda surprised by the placement of this new intimate mega coaster, let me explain the surprise. It's a new intimate mega coaster with a height of 164 feet that features the Expedition G-Force style drop, 15 or so airtime moments, the bizarre looking non-inverted cobra roll, and by far some of the best looking coaster trains ever created. The trains reach speeds of 70 miles an hour during the coaster's 3,937 feet of track. There's a reason why Expedition G-Force is always ranked so high in coaster rankings, and it's 20 years old. It appears that Intamin has perfected their mega coaster with Conda. And now for the lucky enthusiasts who are able to ride both number 1 and number 2 coasters on this list, I have a feeling that you'll find a lot of people who prefer this coaster over the number 1 most anticipated roller coaster that's coming in 2021. Number 1. VelociCoaster, Universal Studios Islands of Adventure. Another Intamin, which is perfect. From the layout to the theme, this coaster is themed to raptors, one of the coolest dinosaurs that ever existed on Earth. And speaking about the theme of this new Blitz coaster, when VelociCoaster officially opens, it'll become one of the best, if not the best themed coaster ever built. The attention to detail is absolutely incredible, and this coaster features 4,700 feet of track, so it's definitely not a short ride. To complete the ride experience, riders will encounter 2 launches, dinosaurs, and one of the best looking inversions ever created, the 360-degree roll over Islands of Adventure's Lagoon. VelociCoaster will be a coaster that will set the standard for new themed coasters for years to come. 2021 appears to be filled with airtime, new record-setting coasters, and a ton of new launch coasters. Out of the new for 2021 coasters, which ones are on your most anticipated list? Be sure to let me know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Those are the 2 best things that you can do to help support the channel. So thank you very much. And remember to stay safe, stay positive, and keep riding coasters.